everybody's talking about the Canelo era. Do you believe your era, I mean, Haney era, is around the corner?
Definitely. The Haney era is definitely around the corner. Started with May 20th, and we're going to keep, beating these guys one by one, line them up.
Devin, do you think your fight is bigger? Stop. He has those losses against Alito and obviously Teofimo Lopez. You said you've been asking for this fight for 4 years now. You predict it's not only maybe beating him, but obviously stopping him along the way?
We got to see. Loma is definitely no slouch. He's not a guy you can just go in there and just think you're going to just do anything with. It takes strategy and it takes a lot of skills, and we got to see. But if the opportunity presents itself, of course, Yeah.
A lot of fighters are impressed, with his footwork, the punches that he throws, different angles. Just from your point of perspective, how do you see that he brings to the table qualities?
I mean, he has skills. He has IQ. He has a lot of a great amateur pedigree. But what he did in the amateurs it doesn't matter. This is now this is against a young, hungry lion who's going into his prime and ready for whatever he brings.
Being the youngest promoter in California, obviously, from years ago, you made that record. Obviously, this is the last fight with ESPN and Top Rank. So you see yourself maybe just establishing your network and maybe just doing your things fight by fight or stuff like that?
Yeah, we got to see. I love working with Top Rank, ESPN. We got to see what's next. It all starts with May 20th. Of course, I got to be victorious, and then we got to see. But I know a lot of people are calling after I'm victorious. But like I said, I love working with Barbera. I love working with Top Rank. They embrace me. They've been treating me like family, and we'll see.
Devin, Gervonta Davis has said that he would like to fight you and Shakur next. Would you be willing to stay at 135 to fight Tank?
Yeah, of course. I would love to stay at 135 and fight the biggest names. It all starts with May 20th. I got to be victorious in my next fight, and then those fights will line up.
Do you think your event
take the rehydration clause to get that Tank fight?
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, I wouldn't and I couldn't do the rehydration clause. At the end of the day, I'm the man with the belts. I'm the man with the hardware. If it was a rehydration clause, it would be something that I wouldn't do.
When Canelo lost to Mayweather, a lot of fans said that Canelo only lost to him because he was inexperienced. You're the same age as Canelo Alvarez was. Lomachenko is even younger than Floyd Mayweather was. But now all of a sudden, they're saying Lomachenko is old.
Crawford older than and older than Loma. Is he old? No, they're not saying that he's old. Just don't say Loma's old. Now all of a sudden, he's old now that he's fighting me. But just a year ago, he wasn't old. Now all of a sudden, he got old overnight. Nah, it don't work like that. They know that when I win, I want the world to give me my just due. Put him number one on your pound for pound list. Put him above me on your pound for pound list. You know what I'm saying? Talk about how great he is and what he is, close to Muhammad Ali, this and that. Remember all that stuff that the media said and all that. Remember that, because on May 20th, I want the world to give me my just due. I want the world to acknowledge how great of a fighter I am.
Now, you fought Ryan 6 times. You fought Ryan 6 times in the amateurs. You sparred Tank twice. What did you see that makes you believe Tank beats Ryan?
Both good fighters. I don't know. We got to see. They both have that neutralized. They both can hurt each other. Tank has more experience. Tank is more proven than Ryan. We got to see.
Hey, everybody, raise your hand with questions. You're not yelling over each other. So anybody wants to.
Devin, obviously in the past, Ryan Garcia was your mandatory. If he's able to beat Gervonta Tank Davis, do you give him that matchup? Fight for undisputed belts, or?
Of course. If Ryan was to win, we could even possibly get it on at 140. I know he has trouble making 135. Obviously, the world knows I have trouble making 135. So maybe we can do it at 140. But even at 135, if you want to do it, we can do it at 135.
Devin,
no rehydration. I never do rehydration.
Devin, do you think your fight is a bigger event than Tank Ryan's fight?
Obviously, they got the the influencer thing going on. Ryan got the big following, Tank has a big following, so it's a big fight. But true, boxing followers, boxing writers, they know that this is the real fight. This is the one and the two fighting each other for the king of the division.
Because of your story in Tijuana,
it sort of changed the narrative of all these boxers that have been slow to take big fights.
Yeah.
You're the guy that's going to be taking on every big fight.
Yeah, I mean, I've shown that. I was willing to go to Australia. I was willing to fight Loma. Man, I never ducked or dodged nobody. I've been calling these top guys out since I was 18 years old when I was calling out Robert Easter. So you know what I'm saying? I am that guy that's not ducking or dodging nobody.
Is it possible that you would fight the winner of Tate and Bryan next?
Yeah, of course. Like I said, I want to make the biggest fights happen. The biggest fights is in the 135-pound division. And we got to see. I would never do rehydration clause.
How's the feeling to have Tijuana with you and so part of Mexico? I don't know if you have if you know that you have so many followers in Mexico. How's the feeling?
It's a blessing. You know, Viva Mexico.
Define the Mexican boxing, please. Define Mexican boxing.
I mean, man, so many great fighters from Mexico. You know, like Chavez, who is all-time great. Even Canelo, you know, he is, you know, one of the greatest, you know, Mexican champions. So many champions from Mexico.
Isaac Cruz in your future. Pitbull Cruz?
Yeah, of course. Like I said, I want to make the big fights happen, but we can't talk about the future when we got May 20th on right here in front of us. You know, Lomachenko is the two in the division. I'm the one and two fighting each other. Huge fight, legacy fight. I'm excited for it. Let's see how it goes.
Did you learn some Spanish in Tijuana? Some words in Spanish? For the Tijuana people?
I know a little bit, poquito, but not too much.
Devin, what's your favorite taco spot in Tijuana? Obviously, you fought to this 20 times. So
truthfully, I never ate in Tijuana. I would have my chef cook me food and everything, so.
No Canelo beef.
Yeah.
No.
What do you make of Canelo obviously going back to Mexico, fighting in Guadalajara, you know, his hometown, on his prime? You know, what are your thoughts on that?
What a blessing. He gets to go back home and fight in front of his people, his true day one fans. You know, I would love to go back and fight in Oakland after this, you know, in front of my fans, and you know, a lot of my family get to come and do that. But it all starts with May 20th, MGM Grand, Las Vegas. Thank you guys, all the media that came out today, and I'll see you on May 20th.
Good to see you.
Thank you, Devin. Thanks for the time, man.
Thank you guys.